Hey guys, so I know I have been away for a while. I just been a little bit busy, and this is kind of like wedding season right now, so I haven't really had the time to really record anything for you guys. But I will try and do as much as I can. It's gonna be a little bit difficult because if you watched my previous videos, I mentioned that I did sell my camera, so I'm doing everything on my iPhone, and it's a little bit difficult because I'm trying to figure out what to do, whether I should continue this or kind of like slow it down a little, you know. But anyways, this is part 3 of my decluttering, and I hope you guys enjoy this one. So here is my drawer of most used items. So this drawer was the drawer that I don't really go into much, but I occasionally go into, and this is my main drawer. As you can see, I have a lot of stuff in here, quite a bit, and there's a lot of eyeshadow pigments, eyeshadows here, lots of highlights and blush in here, and just a bunch of randoms. So in here is just my utensils, like if I ever want to do a sharp cat eye, I use that. There's my sharpener, some scissors for when I cut my lashes. And yeah, so I'm not gonna go in there. This is both my glasses. This is my old pair, my new pair, in case we get sick. And these are like my summer shades. So when I do get darker, I could just go in here and just replace whatever is on my vanity. Okay, so get into the main stuff. So this is my eyebrow pencil from Hourglass in the shade Ash. This is the Hourglass Arch. I do use this every so often just to fill in my brows in a little bit more, even though they are micro shaded, but I will keep this to fill in some sparse areas until I get my brows touched up. This is the Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. Favorite mascara ever from the drugstore. Separates, volumizes, does everything. Total keep. My Shu Uemura eyelash curler. If you guys have never used this before, you are missing out, because this does not pinch your eyelids or anything like that. This is great. I don't know why this is different than any other eyelash curler, but it just is, and I like this. So I believe this was like $26 or something in Canada. I could be wrong. This is the House of Lashes Eyelash Glue, and it's just a black color. I don't know if they have a specific color, but it's the dark one. And I got a backup one as well. So the House of Lashes Glue, like it is so good. And also it doesn't have I forgot what ingredient it was. I'll probably come into mine later, but it doesn't have a certain ingredient that's in paint. So this is really safe for your eyes. So if you have an allergic reaction to like the duo eyelash glue, like my best friend does, try this out. There's a good chance that you're not going to be allergic to this. Don't quote me on that. I say try it out first. This was only like 11 bucks in comparison to like whatever duo was charging for. Like this is really good. Like it keeps your lashes on like forever until you take it off with makeup remover. So if you're looking for a new eyelash glue, try that out. So speaking of duo, I got this in California because I need eyelash glue, and I'm trying to remember the ingredient that was in there that is so bad. You know what? I'm just gonna look at Sephora. Yes, I'm looking at my videos. Don't forget to check out how to contour my nose. Okay, so anyways, we're just gonna... I can't type right now. So we'll look for Duo Lash Glue. Maybe we should just write Duo Glue. Okay, so where are your ingredients? Formaldehyde, that's what it was. So the Duo Glue the House of Lashes glue doesn't have formaldehyde, and what formaldehyde is in paint. And so essentially you're putting a toxic ingredient on your eyelids every single day, and that's what I did before. And yeah, this is before I knew about the whole lash glue and what it contains, and I put it somewhere and I don't remember where I put it. I'll find it again. Oh, there it is. So since I did that research, I wanted to find a lash glue that did not have any formaldehyde, and it's kind of hard to find because a good chunk of them had it. But once I found House of Lashes, I stopped using this and the rest of the line. So yeah, garbage. Okay, next we have the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and you are very old and I should replace you, but there's a little bit left in here, so I'm holding on to Deal Life. Shadow Insurance, great primer for your eyeshadows. I know most people use concealers, but I prefer not to. I like to use what is specifically meant for like your eyelids to help hold that shadow. If it works for them, it works for them, but for me, that's what I prefer. Okay, so this is the Wonder Brow Cleanse. So this is what you use to take off your Wonder Brow. And speaking of which, so I bought Wonder Brow just so it doesn't come off so easily, but the thing is, like, the pro to this is that it doesn't come off as easily, but the con is that it's so difficult to work with in making your brow look natural, especially when you have sparse brows. If you have thicker brows, I believe it should work better for you than it does for someone with little to no existing brows at all. And unfortunately, I would have to throw you out because you did not work for me that well, and I spent $30 on you. Next, I have a eyeliner pencil by MAC. What is this? Feline. Great Great eyeliner pencil. Does not smudge at all. And speaking of smudging, this one, oh my gosh. So I was in need of eyeliner. I forgot why I needed it, but something happened at work and I bought eyeliner, and this smudged like no tomorrow. Right on the waterline. I think it's not even an hour and start to smudge on my eyes, and absolutely not. I think there was another one in here as well, unless this is the same one. Nope, no, it's this one, yeah. So if you're looking for a drugstore eyeliner to stay put all day, don't get this one. This is not lasting drama at all. This is horrible. Like, what? Next, I have the Tarts Shape Tape. Then was this Light Sand. I also have the other one in, I think, medium. No, it's light medium. So I use these two, and I kind of mix them together just to have a perfect shade. As you can see, they are completely different from one another. But these are good concealers. A little does go a long way. This is my Stellar Brilliant Primer that got this as a sample. I believe this is a good primer. A little does go a long way for this. If you use too much, it's gonna feel too thick. So be cautious of that. But I think this is a very good primer. Oh, the Professional. A lot of people really like this, and I think I'm gonna get so much hate for doing this, but this did not work for me at all. Like, it filled in my pores, yes, but later on in the day, I felt like a grease ball. These dimethicone primers does not do anything for me. It just makes me even more oily, and next, I have a Tom Ford product I got as a gift. It's their Fiber Brow Gel. Now, I have not used this yet, but I also think that it's not in the right shade as well. It's in Espresso. Maybe when I go darker, I'll use this. I have not used this yet. It's just been in here. But Tom Ford, you are expensive, so I'm just gonna leave you here just in case. Now, if you have lower lash problems like I do, like they're not long enough or they're not thick enough, this is what you need. Like, this is such a game changer. The wand is so skinny, it helps grab every single lash. I remember a long time ago, Too Faced had a mascara that had a skinny wand, and it was great for my lashes, but they discontinued it. Why? I don't know. Like, that was the greatest thing ever, and now I couldn't find anything up until I tried Pixie. So if you, once again, if you have a lash problem, try this out. You'll love it. Urban Decay Razor Sharp Eyeliner. This has a great fine tip, and it's really black. It's easy to work with. The only thing is that when you go over the area over and over again, it will start to tug a little bit, and it's not going to be as smooth as you first applied it. So do keep that in mind. But other than that, this is a great eyeliner if you're looking for a brush tip instead of a felt tip. speaking of felt tips, so this was the Sex Kitten liner. This was a great felt tip liner. It's just the tip gets a little dry, and I should be throwing this away actually, but you were a great liner. So I had to pause my recording because Sam came up and he brought me some wine. Figured I was having such a rough day and he topped up my wine. Such a sweetheart. Oh, by the way, if anyone has any good white wine, if anyone has any good white wine recommendations or rosés or sparkling wines, let me know in the comment section below. I kind of want to find a good white wine or just wines in general. Don't like reds. Don't recommend me any reds. I don't like reds. But any kind of sweet, fruity wines, please comment down below. I kind of want to find something other than my martini, my sparkling wine, and yeah. I'm just gonna finish, I guess, this section, and I'll do the rest of them another day because it is getting late, and also my voice is kind of giving up on me a little bit. So finishing this box, I should really replace my boxes. I do apologize how kind of gross this is right now, but this is why we're decluttering and cleaning up. So I do apologize for this. So these are my lash tweezers. I use these to apply my falsies. If you can see the discoloration there, it's because of my eyelash glue. So once I apply it, obviously infusing my lashes with the fake ones, it's gonna stick onto there, and I should be cleaning this up. Yeah, but once again, this is why we're decluttering. I do apologize for this mess here. It's been a while since I actually went in here. But if you're looking for eyelash tweezers, I do recommend this, the Makeup Academy. This is good to help apply your lashes rather than tweezers, because this will hold on more of the lash rather than holding on to like a tiny bit of it. And also, I don't know if it's just me, but I don't like having a very skinny tweezer very close to my eye. I'd rather have something that's long like this and something that's not gonna poke me, or me fearing for my life that this tweezer is gonna poke me in the eye. It's probably just me, but anyways, if you're looking for an eyelash tweezer, I would do recommend these. So this is my my brow brush that I use in my brow tutorial. If you guys watch that, I will link that down below. You do need a fine angled brush for that, but anyways, this is what I use. This is the Anastasia. I don't know what number it is because it got rubbed off, but basically the spoolies at the end. This is a great brush, by the way. Love it. Another sample that I had was the Too Faced Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer. This was a good primer in terms of the cooling effect. I did not feel anything when I first applied it, but after using it over and over again, I kind of felt it a little bit. It does what it says, like it does cool and it does mattify my skin, but it's not as long lasting as I would like it to, so I'm not going to be purchasing the big one. And also there's barely anything left in here, so I'm just going to throw this out. But it had its run. It was good for a bit, but it's not enough for me to really go out and buy the full-size version of it. Oh, so speaking of eyeliners, I forgot to mention this one. This is the Vintage by Jessica. It's the same thing. It was the same brand by the highlighter that broke before, and this eyeliner is so good. It is pigmented, it's black, and it stays in place. It does not smudge. So if you're looking for a great eyeliner, I would try and find this one. Vintage by Jessica. I'm not gonna try pronouncing her last name. In jet black. This is really, really good. Next, I have the Tarts mascara. This one's not that bad, but I feel like the wand is a little bit too fat for my eyelashes because my eyelashes are thin and sparse and kind of short, and it doesn't work out too well for me. And also, I don't really reach for this too often. Like, it's a good mascara for someone who has more longer, thicker lashes, but for someone like me who doesn't really have much lashes, it's not really the greatest. So I do prefer my L'Oreal Lash Paradise over this for sure. So unfortunately, because it is mascara, I would have to throw this away anyway, so into the bin you go. And last but not least, this is my holy grail mascara primer. This is the Shiseido Mascara Base. If you have problems of curling your lashes and then putting on mascara and it just falls straight again, I do recommend using a primer first. I have used other mascara primers before, and a good chunk of them would just make my eyelashes fall straight again. It would not hold a curl. But this, I have no idea what's in here, but I constantly buy this over and over and over again because this does what it's supposed to do. It holds my curl like no other mascara base ever I have ever used. It is a little bit pricey because it is Shiseido. However, if this is the only thing that ever works for my eyelashes, I will repurchase this over and over again. I just wish that they didn't like increase the price every single time. But once again, if you guys have that same problem like I do with the whole lash becoming straight after you curl it, please go buy this and try this out because this will change your life in terms of lashes. But anyways, you get what I mean. So this is the first box. I will film the other boxes another day. Tomorrow we're going to Niagara on the Lake, so I would have to film these another day, like I said, and yeah. So I will talk to you guys next time about my other ones. So that was part 3, guys. I don't know if you guys want to see a part 4 to my decluttering or if you want to see something else, but please let me know. Just leave it in the comment section below. And yeah, so don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on my Instagram, my Snapchat, and you know, click on the next video. I'm hoping it's here. If it's not, then it's on the other side. I can't tell because this is not my usual camera, but yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next one.